안녕하세요. 자, 그럼 이어서 액트 4 진행해 보도록 하겠습니다. 일단 전직은 마무리 했고요. 액트 4로 이동해서 하이게이트로 하이게이트 이동하기입니다. 쭉 그냥 10시 방향으로 쭉 달려주면 됩니다. 잠깐 시간 동안 제가 좀 스킬잼을 몇 개 좀 바꿨어요. 이렇게 4개는 이렇게 치명타 보조 비전색은 그대로 올려가고요. 이런 식으로 하고 이렇게 하고 천둥정령 화염질주 경우에 켜야 되겠네. 쉽게 하고 이게 드디어 화면 바뀌는 적이 뭐지 이게? 뭔지 모르겠네. 아, 이렇게 비스트가 있는데 관심 없는데 비스트.
Off you go, little beast! Away!
빨간 놈만 잡으면 돼요.
The first ones look upon this capture with pride, exile. You hunt well. Off you go, little beast! Away!
달리고 달리고 레벨업도 하고
I must have time to gather my will.
짠! 금방 왔죠? 그래서 지금 하고 수명타 악룡하고 확률과 피해.
We opened the gates to you for two reasons only. Dominus and piety. They made themselves our enemies. You made them dead. Now, Oyan believes there is a third reason. The beast is our enemy. Perhaps you can make it dead as well. Dominus was High Templar in Oriath, was he not? Your god needs to be more careful when he chooses his servants. Then again, perhaps he learns from his mistakes. We shall see. I'm watching you.
캐릭터마다 이게 대사가 조금씩 달라지는 것 같기도 하고 그렇네요.
Many great things begin at the foot of a mountain, exile. So too do many tragedies. Often a path becomes a fork, and the echoes of your actions push you down one side or the other. Do you know where you were being carried? Would you like to?
My Lord Templar, I can't tell you how good it is to meet a man so willing and able to put the Order back on the road
Oh
to
my
faith.
god, Padaris!
Vanya?
I've just seen too many foul deeds done in the name of faith.
Committed by those who talked of God while they acted for themselves.
Fine, Padaris. Fine. Be careful. Yes?
일단 팔아주고요.
Until next time.
막혔고.
Seems like the rain's brought out a few worms. Don't think I'm an easy mark, Exile. I've spent more than enough time around Exiles to know which way the dagger's pointing, and I'll happily give it a shove in your direction if you try anything wormy. I'm conducting a little dig, the sort of enterprise that could make someone with your particular skill set a very handsome living. Don't worry, you'll not be moving much dirt. No, no. Why smash rocks when you could smash skulls, eh? Goodbye.
Bye.
The time has come, not a cockroach, to crawl up into the bowels of this nightmare, traverse its innards, and rip out its corrupted heart. Oyun will help us. Go on now. Hobnob with the Maraketh matriarch. Learn what needs to be learned, and quickly. There's a filthy darkness down in that mountain, and it's reeking with impatience to meet you. Don't...
Whether it is our gods or your god who have brought you to Highgate, the consequence is the same. You believe blindly in the divine, and a blind man is never lost in the darkness. You will kill the beast within the mountain. Lady Diala has told me this. She has much faith in you, Templar. The question is, can we Maraketh share in her faith? Sekema Deshret sealed the mines, trapped the nightmare within its black den. The beast should never have been imprisoned. The beast should have been destroyed, yet for all her ferocity, it seemed that Deshret lacked the courage to do so. And now, after 2 centuries guarding this hole in the ground, this Akara lacks the strength. But you are not Deshret, and you are not one of us. You will succeed where we have failed. Deshret's banner will break the seal and open the mines. It was taken from her when she fell to Vol, the brittle emperor. Take the stairs to the southwest. Descend to the dried lake. You shall have no trouble finding the brittle emperor. You'll smell him before you see him. Bring Deshret's banner home, and go where you are needed.
I am Tasuni, he who peers into the gloom, who hears the black hearts that thunder within the mountain deep. If you seek enlightenment, find a torch. If you seek to understand the nightmare, I can help feel your way through the darkness. Your holy mantle is stained with the blood of the countless, Templar. A sacrifice worthy of a god. Just not to the god you had in mind. You shall be rewarded.
타수론이 뭔가 화려한 사람들이 많아. 자, 방법 찾기, 호수에서 깃발 찾기. 호수로 가죠. 저 뭐 대사들을 빨리빨리 넘겨버리면 더 빠르겠지만.
I am sorry, God. We must learn not to abuse your creations.
다다다다다당. 뭐 나왔다. 에헤. 아, 이 그거구나. 이게 그건가 보구나. 전쟁의 명령. 이 전쟁의 명령이 칼 하나 나오는 거야?
Go with God.
영체. 야야야 나왔다. 아이샤.
You are free now, Vol. Go with God.
뭐라? 짜잔. 깃발을 사용해 광산 입구 열기. 템이 많으니까 일단 팔고.
Yes?
팔고 팔고.
Be careful.
Ooh, look at that. See that? One moment, big blades. Next moment, gone. Should be able to go in there now. Heard this place reeked of voltaxic sulfite back in the day. I was planning on having a wander down there, only I think I can hear things shuffling around down there. And I'm more of a lover than a fighter. Actually, if you're headed in there, maybe you could do us a favour. See, I run a little mining operation of my own. Mining's dangerous at the best of times, but it's suicidal without a proper source of light. I've got lights, just ain't got no power. Run on voltaxic sulfide, they do. Nasty rocks. Stink like a dozen eggs rotting in the summer sun on the back of a whale carcass. And they're less stable than the High Templar on a bad day. Bloody toxic, too. Keep your nostrils peeled for some voltaxic sulfite while you're down there. Or anywhere, really.
짜잔. 짜잔.
Bye.
Bye.
The earth here trembles with the fear of judgment.
대형 금고.
Another good find. Ah, this is the stuff. Good nose, Exile. You find more and I'll come right over. Don't touch it though. Stuff will send you mad without the right precautions. You think I want to be dressed like this? Tell you what, how about we take a look around my mine?
광산방문.
See you later. Bye. Another good find. Another good find.
Corruption eats away at the roots of this mountain.
소니.
No soul should suffer as you have, Deshret. This land is teetering on the brink of cataclysm.
이쪽 외신차는 안 해도 되고요. 한 사람만 안 해도 됩니다.
I must have time to gather my will.
찍어주고 원래? 뭐였지 이게? 잠깐만. 올랄라. 일단 타소니하고 대화를 하자.
I felt it, saw it. The storm of her release. Our red Sakema is free to mingle once more with the red earth of our birthplace. Deshret was the howling wind, the lash and bite of the driving dust. Our wild Visteria is weakened by her absence no longer. You've done yourself proud today, exile. Righted a wrong that we Mordeketh have borne for far too long. And of course, as promised, you shall be rewarded.
보상 좋고요. 할
Tortured
수가 없고요.
yet unbroken.
보상을
Yes?
Yes.
그리고 팔고 짠짠짠짠짠짠 팔고 힘. 쉽지만 팔고
Bye.
이제 좀 커런시가 많이 나오기 시작하는 것 같습니다. 아무래도.
I see and feel the darkness.
Thank
You
you.
shall be rewarded.
이게 6 이런 오용가 또 다시 가야 되네. 아 이거 아까 봉인 해제하고 우연하고 바로 들어가는 거구나. 지나쳤네.
The gate is open, and the darkness calls. Good hunting, Cursebreaker.
오케이. 여기서는 번개골렘 이걸 받아줍니다. 철대가 여기도 있고.
Our hope?
The rapture is our hope, our desperation. It will set the nightmare to boil, cook that nice big fishy in its own whining brine. Listen with all of your ears, not a cockroach. The rapture was Malachi's most wondrous creation, the only fire hot enough to burn the beast from existence. And its fuel? A gemling queen. Blood and flesh and gem. Yet my selfish self did not want to burn away, and so the fire was but a tiny spark. The spark of a cataclysm. I am sorry, my love, my Malachi. Go to it, not a cockroach. Find the rapture.
휴고 장치를 찾아라. 저거는 저기 그 퀘스트는 여기서 맞는 게 아니고 저쪽에서 맞는 것 같은데. 일단 이거 이동하면 되네. 맞지? 이건 했고. 여기.
You know, not a cockroach. Had I accepted my place, my rapturous role, the beast would be no more, no less, no anything at all. My selfishness tickled the beast's fancy and it laughed the world I knew away. Yet I have had much time to think on my lonesome, much time to wonder. Wonder if the rapture really needs to eat a gemling queen. Maybe something else will get its catastrophic juices slavering. Something like eyeball soup, the eye of fury, the eye of desire. Pretty gems for our pretty designs. But where could they be? Don't fret now. I have my suspicions. Calm, the sovereign of slaughter. He remains and suffers his delusions right here in the halls of Nightmare. Fury is all he knows, so fury Calm will have. Duresso, king of swords, damned by desire. Oh, aren't we all? He's down here too, and Desire's curse remains his to bear. Go on, not a cockroach. Bring me the crown jewels so that we might wake the rapture and finally put an end to this pestering beast. Don't die, please.
양쪽으로 가서 하는 거죠.
Speak.
찍어주고 추월. 양쪽.
The air here burns with wrath. must have time to gather.
갈대라. 보스죠?
Another head for my belt.
Your way led to damnation, Calm. Find another.
다른 길을 찾게나. 이거죠? 광분은 가지고요.
Yes?
준비의 신현속도 23%. 잠깐만. 23%. 45%일 거예요.
See ya.
포인트. 좋아요. 들어가서 자, 이쪽으로 들어가 줍니다. 아, 맞다. 하나 먼저 줘버려도 됩니다. 오케이.
Pried the fury from Calm's dead hand, did you? Or is it dead again hand? Or re-dead hand? Or is undeath really just death with benefits? In which case, you didn't kill Calm because he was already dead. It's all a bit of a grey area, really. And completely beside the point. Don't die, please.
I am Dareso, the Sword King. It was here in the pits of Theopolis that I made my name, killing raven dogs and wild boars before I could even be considered a man.
Ready, exile? It is time to hunt! Off you go, little beast! Away! This one is captured!
사불.
Do not worry, little beast. We are friends now. 레벨 금방금방하네.
must have time to gather my will.
People of the gutters, steel your bellies, for the slaughter is at hand.
우리가 틀었죠.
An adequate performance challenge, if a little messy. Yet Barcool and his stinking flock were simply an audition. Let us see how you fare in the grand arena of Theopolis. Welcome to the grand arena of Theopolis. It is here that I first laid eyes upon my true purpose, my Lady Merveille. It is our inspiration that defines us. What do you fight for, Gladiator? Hundreds of warriors die a death worthy of applause, Gladiator.
Must have time to gather my will.
뭐 안 가지네? 아이고. 참.
A battle worthy of song. The way you fight reminds me of how it feels to be possessed with the idea of victory. Is your passion enough to claim a crown? A king of swords is nothing. He cannot defend his crown. For honor! Almost adequate.
give our fallen heroes more glory than they ever earned in life.
What can we do for you?
팔고 요구 레벨 10이네. 초반에 쓰면 괜찮겠네.
Good luck.
주문 비에 39% 준가? 괜찮은데? 희귀 아이템으로 이미 희귀 아이템인 건 안 되고 다음 완드 화면
Deshret has ascended and returned, as we all must, to the dust of Vestiri. The Red Sikema's dishonor has passed, and for that, outsider, I will always be grateful. Yet honor lies not in whether an act is committed. Honor lies in how an act is committed. What does it say of the Maraketh when we are forbidden to attend to our own? What does it say of Oyan and her belief in her own blood, our own honor?
지팡이 이쪽이 아닌 것 같아요.
Go where you are needed.
지금 아이템 레벨 15짜리를 아직까지 잡았네. 네, 지금 30. 아이템 레벨 슈몬 피해 22. 이거 괜찮다. 이거 괜찮다. 오케이.
See you.
짠. 가자. 이거 차야겠다. 만원 1,500. 1,400. 1,500. 요걸로.
Yes?
Bye.
짜자잔, 짠짠짠짠짠. 이건 뭐야? 놓고. 타고. 가서.
Fury and desire together again. Lovely and lovely. Facets so shiny, replete with the vim of murdered souls. My Malachi did the crafting. Beautiful work. General Adis did the murdering. Equally beautiful work, in its own juicy way. Num-Num's time, my little rapture. Have you ever been to the end of the world before, my king? Asked the blackest monkey. No, I have not, realized the Monkey King. There is my reason to go where you go, be where you be, my king, concluded the blackest monkey in a voice as warm and welcoming as death. Do you know who wrote that? Not a cockroach? Victario Navalius, the people's poet of Sam. He was my friend, and I betrayed him. Took his love and burned it before his eyes. Now I am betrayed. My heart burned black by the one man I loved. Malachi. He's found a new heart, you see. A beast's heart to cuddle up to keep him warm and safe at the end of the world. Today, I remind Malachi of his betrayal. Today, it is his turn to burn. Malachi's devices, his creations. He loved them all, not me. He betrayed me then. Said he loved me. Then said he wanted me to die. He betrays me now. Let me suffer. Let me wither. Am I the one and only mistake that you ever made, Malachi? Yes, that's me. Diala, the Gemling Queen. Malachi's misdemeanor. Make him regret his mistake. Not a cockroach. Tear open the beast's black heart. Rip Malachi from his filthy little nightmare. Cut him. Crush him. Burn him from existence. He deserves no better. And I deserve no worse. No love for me. No love. No love. No love.
힘을 다 쓰고 엄청 늙어버렸죠. 자, 진입해 봅시다. 어라? 마을에서 대화기가 있네? 마을 한번 가보겠습니다.
What is that in your eyes? That glistening, that softness? Is that pity? Take those pitying eyes away before I pluck them from your face. I need but one thing from you now. Malachi. Dead. Take this. I've given everything else to him. My youth and beauty. My body and mind. My heart. And at last, the only thing he ever gave to me in return. My gemling power. This is all I have left. I entrust it to you. Not a cockroach. Malachi taught me not to trust anyone. It is time to forget everything that Malachi taught me.
말라카이 주문 메아리 연속 타격. 다중 토템 드디어 나왔다. 그래요, 이게 빨리 나왔어야지. 이걸 받아야 돼. 다중 토템 지속 시간 증가. 일단 이렇게 해놓자.
They all leave me.
창고. 일단 내가 써야 되는데 이렇게 넣어놓고 레벨 39 됐네. 아씨, 이게 또 39렙이 됐는데 잼을 마련할 수가 없어서 어떻게 할 수가 없네. 이제 스킬을 이제 캐릭터를 막 시작하는 거.
This is not creation. This is perversion.
두 개씩 나오죠. 포탈은 없네. 다음 맵에 있을 것 같은데 여기 없으면. 초대요. 그러고 보니 물약은 등록해놓고 쓰지도 않고 있으면 모르겠어요.
The corrupt shall fall.
저것도 이것도 버릇되게 써야지 잘 쓸 텐데. 생명력 이거는 바로 회복인가 천천히 회복인가 하이브리드.
You see, heretic, my god takes good care of me.
I may have misjudged that god of yours.
파이어티.
Twice now you've baptized me in my own blood, Templar. So believe me when I tell you that I've had all the divine revelations that I can stand. When we shared our moment back in the Lunaris, part of me wishes I died at your feet as intended. The little girl within me that shies from darkness and from greatness. It was Malachi who reached out to me, who wrapped me in nightmare, made me his slave. He has shown me greatness beyond imagining, so much that I thought my mind would shatter under its weight. And although my mind remains intact, my dreams were not so fortunate. Malachi is in the Beast's black core right now, harnessing all that the Beast is and will be. He will destroy this world and forge it anew in the divine image of Nightmare. Yet as powerful as Malachi has become, he is neither unreachable nor invulnerable. He sacrificed much to become the Beast's prime servant, both in spirit and in flesh, yet 3 vital organs remain. His heart, lungs, and entrails. Keepsakes of humanity lost. They will be our tickets into Malachi's private little show. Venture deeper, deep into Nightmare's abattoir. I'll follow when I'm able. You find me those organs, and I'll get up.
말라카이어 4장.
Piety, my god. I am sure you will reveal your purpose in time.
자.
Before we walk this path together, it's important that you understand one thing about me. I don't regret a single thing that I've done. I set out to raise humanity up from the cloying mud of its fleshly ignorance. My mistake was not in the aspiration, but in the execution. Now I intend to correct that mistake. Really, I'm not helping you, Exile. You're helping me. So, have you found those juicy organs for me yet?
말라카이어 4장을 찾아가는 거지. 필요하게.
Dissection time. Be still. Be still. I could have made you into a wonder.
Your God-given talents were wasted, Malagaro.
On this day, the eve of this rapturous completion, I honor those who have passed and whose passion and knowledge have brought us to the brink of salvation. Inquisitor Maligaro, a creative force without equal. Chiron of Ambra, an athlete of transcendent sensibility. Dwedri Daktan, an idol of fervor and dedication. You taught me far more than I ever taught you, my students. My friends, we strove to make a greater world together, and in your memory, I shall make that world a reality. Malachi.
I must have time to gather my will.
You will make such lovely material. Slice away the ugly!
You are imprisoned by your own vanity, Chevron.
거룩한 성스러운 보이들이 어이구 씨
Embrace death, Deirdre, for your flesh was your undoing.
짜자잔 마을 한번 잠깐 갔다 와야겠다.
Yes?
짠, 짠. 공속 피해, 물리 피해, 팔고, 만화 재생 팔고, 팔아, 지금 괜히 그러네.
Bye.
So tell me, heretic, is yours a compassionate God? I doubt even he has room in his divine heart for such an unusually talented sinner as me. Just so we're clear about this. I'm not doing this for him, anyway.
I actually find myself admiring you in this moment, Templar. You and I will create the most beautiful of nightmares together. Rather the hallmark of God, isn't it? Let me show you what a real God can do.
Now, exile! Kill me!
Embrace the future.
Now, exile! Kill me!
Embrace the future.
그아, 찍혔어.
This is what I get for trying to be a bloody savior. I've seen, felt, been things that you can't imagine, heretic. And I don't regret a damned moment of it. So go, finish what we started. And when I find out if this god of yours is real or not, I'll be sure to let you know.
No need, Piety. Just you go and see for yourself.
Now, let us see if you truly understand what it means to be Nightmare. Accept the gift of immortality. You are being selfish. Accept the gift of immortality. Nightmare is the true eternal. Why are you so in love with death? You are being selfish.
You fought against death your whole life, Malachi, when it was the one thing that would grant you true immortality.
아, 방금 죽은 애가 말라카였구만. 말라카.
I am proud to be part of the Order. Your Order, my lord.
And I am sorry. I should have had more faith. I've always believed in God, it's just that, until now, I didn't think the Templar did.
I guess sometimes it takes a miracle. Something to prove that we're not on our own in this world.
True. Thank you, Templar, for reminding me what it's like to believe. It's a luxury that I haven't been able to afford.
Yet it's something that all of Wraeclast can have now.
판매.
Be careful.
What do we call you now? Savior? Messiah? Just remember this, Templar. Your faith didn't kill the Nightmare. You did. Go where you are needed.
타순이.
You're going to tell me that you didn't kill the beast. That it was simply your God acting through you. Please don't. I fear I might be ill upon your self-righteous toes. No, Templar. You did this. The oh-so-ordinary man, who shall be heralded as the Chosen One by the adoring sheep of Oriath. Yes, Oriath. Upon the mountain high, a gateway has opened. One that shall lead you back to your flock. Hurry. For as the death throes of the beast soften and still, I see the gate beginning to close. Continue to believe in those lies, Templar. It brings out the best in you.
자, 이렇게 해서 되어 있네.
The righteous shall inherit. Vol said that in a candlelit sermon on the eve of Cataclysm. The only smart thing that idiot ever said. The only time God actually agreed with him. My Malachi is dead. I knew it, felt it, understood it the moment you struck the final blow. I was the Gemling Queen. And we dreamed only the greatest dreams, Malachi and I. A truly eternal empire. Eternal life. Eternal love. A future no longer afraid of the past. Eternal lies. Eternal loss. Those are our true gifts to Wraeclast. This land could not have asked for a worse king and queen. Rayclast leaves the past behind it now. Malakai's past. My past. It thanks you, not a cockroach. It loves you. I wish that I could do.
I was right to have faith in you, Cursebreaker. You have succeeded where we have failed. You have slain a creature that was thought to live forever in the minds of those who came before you. Vol, Daresso, Kaum, Deshret, the greatest champions Rayclast has seen in the last 300 years. You stood where they fell. Now you are the champion of champions, and Rayclast should bow at your feet in gratitude. You certainly have my gratitude, and that of my Akara. We have been exiled from our land by fear and misguided duty. Now we may return, to ride where we will, live how we wish. Act with care.
감사는 표하지만, 감사는 표하지만 보상은 주지 않겠다. 뭐 이런 거. 자, 이렇게 해서 오르막길이죠. 여기만 올라가면은 이제 여기만 올라가면은 사막은 끝나게 됩니다. 그냥 올라가만 하면 되는 것 같다고 그랬죠.
I must have time to gather my will.
자, 여기까지 왔습니다. 공명기 상법.
Captain Tavares, altitude is imperative to forging a stable connection with the Prime Resonator in Theopolis. Power source is equally vital. Locate a fissure in the mountainside and lower a conductive cable into it. The deeper, the better. It will take an immense amount of thaumaturgical energy to execute the successful disintegration and transmission of objects, both inanimate and animate, between Highgate and Theopolis. For that kind of power, we must tap the origin. I needn't remind you of the consequences should either of those elements prove deficient. That is why I would like you, Tavares, to be the first to test the resonator once it is operational. Accountability is a perfect counterweight to ambition. High Templar Dominus.
자, 이렇게 해서 액트 4는 마무리되었습니다. 그럼 바로 또 액트 5 영상으로 다시 돌아올게요.